My name is Dominic Bilkey. I'm Head of Sound and Video here at the National Theatre. For us here at the National Theatre, one of the critical things, it's not just about putting on a show. It's about, for us, being at the forefront and the centre of sound design and technology and pushing the boundaries and leading other theatres and being able to do things that other theatres can't do. Because that's the interesting, most brilliant thing about the National Theatre, is we can do things that other theatres can't do, create the way forward and then let that spread.
Hi, I'm Alex Kaplan. I'm the Sound and Video Supervisor in the Olivier at the National Theatre. Behind me, we're about to open Follies again for its return. My role on the show, I collaborated heavily with Paul Gretius to design a system. We wanted to do something new for Follies. We wanted to bring it to life in a way that we haven't done before, and that involved an entirely different speaker setup because of the size of the orchestra. We're mixing 162 inputs coming into this desk every night, which is quite a lot to get your head around, so you need a big speaker system to deliver that.
So the partnership with Meyer started off on really strong foundations. From the initial conversations about demo a system with the partners Autograph Sound through until the kind of latter conversations about how this might work in the theatre, how we can partner together to deliver not only sound reproduction for the theatre but also working on things like the education, the progression of things, looking at emerging technologies throughout the company and how we can translate that onto our stages.
The Olivier Theatre is one of the largest stages in London and busiest. We're a repertory theatre. That means that we can go from a musical in one half of the week and put on a play in the second half of the week, and we can turn that around in a day. So that presents a really unique set of challenges for us to get our head around, in terms of you need a huge system to deliver a musical, but also you need something that's very clean and precise to deliver a play with transparent vocal reinforcement. The Meyer system can be knocked into shape to look after either of those really easily. It's got the horsepower to deliver a musical, but it can blend into the background with a few tweaks here and there to give a subtle reinforcement for a play. So it's incredibly versatile and, you know, a very wide-reaching tool for us to use.
I want a loudspeaker system that does not draw attention to itself, and Meyer loudspeakers and Meyer technology achieves that, in my view, through headroom. They just present the sound very effortlessly, and that effortlessness means it does not draw attention to itself. They're not presented with this loudspeaker that's continuously bombarding them with sound or heavily processed sound. It's just there. So the Meyer projects seem to be all designed by the same person almost, because I'm using loudspeakers here which were designed years ago, and I'm using a loudspeaker system which went up last year. And that's very, very special with Meyer. That does not happen, in my view, with other manufacturers.
I think for me, sound design is about closing the gap between audience and performance. If we get it right, you don't realise you're sat in an auditorium. You are on stage, you're in the world that we've created. Follies is a very, very big, well-known show, and there's a lot of pressure when working on the Sondheim musical. And during Follies version 1, we had Stephen sat next to us at the sound desk giving us notes, and that's a terrifying thing, but also a really, really lucky thing to be a part of. And there's something very satisfying when Stephen walks away with a smile.
You know, I'm a theatre beast. I like to hear the words, I like to be able to understand the words, I like to be able to be comfortable with the words. I don't want to lean in too much. So the clarity is very, very important for me. And that has existed all the way through with Meyer. Clarity allows people to relax, and when people relax, they open their heart, and when they open their heart, the emotions flow. And that's really what I want to achieve when I'm a sound designer.